Yes, alright, the lads. Welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy, back again with another video. Aouar to Liverpool. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, but not so crazy. Not so crazy if you're used to Arsenal transfer policies. If you're used to the way Arsenal news and transfer news move around, it is not crazy. It is actually awesome. So we do have that update from Alexis Bernard. Liverpool and Manchester United are much interested in Houssem Aouar with Spurs, and Arsenal now is not in the driving seat for that deal. Obviously, we have been linked in the past 14 hours. We have been linked with another man that was linked to us around 4 months ago, and that guy is called Guido Rodriguez from Real Betis. We are gonna speak much about that. Do smash a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel. Let's get into 28,000 subscribers. We are 27 now, and I do appreciate all the love you people have showed me at this moment. Now, this is not the best of updates that we can discuss at the moment, but there's nothing we can do. Like I said, I'll be bringing you the latest, whether it is a transfer blow, whether it is a transfer opportunity, whether it is good news, bad news. We have to be together. So this is the big update around Houssem Aouar. So Alexis Bernard, of course, Litten Sport. You must be now used to his name. He's one of those journalists that really report much about French news. So in the morning, you spoke about the Athletic, not Atletico Madrid, but the Athletic, and they were saying they had written a wonderful piece. Of course, the Athletic are very reliable, and they said Manuel Locatelli is Arsenal's #1 target in terms of a central midfielder. They believe. Right, they believe that inside Arsenal there is a lot of debate, and there is lack of consensus on whether Houssem Aouar should be a target. Now, the reason there is you have one or two things. One, we spent a lot of time, with the Houssem Aouar deal in the summer, and many parties at Arsenal are really frustrated, and this is the reason as to why Arsenal have not actually gone in with a second bid, despite the fact that our first bid was below our first bid was below 20 million euros. So coming in today, Alex Bernard has actually confirmed that Liverpool is much interested in Houssem Aouar, and he has also said that Liverpool almost signed the player 2 years ago. So according to Litten Sport, according to Alex Bernard via Litten Sport, he says Liverpool and Manchester United have confirmed interest in Houssem Aouar. Spurs and Arsenal were the two clubs that were interested in the player in the first place. So this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very interesting, and I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it because the stand of Lyon and the player has not changed. Lyon want the player to leave. The player wants to leave, and Lyon want to get money from the sale of the player, right? A couple of clubs are in need of a central midfielder, including Liverpool, including Arsenal, and Spurs. United also need a central midfielder, or if only Pogba leaves. And he has not signed a new contract. There is no news of Pogba signing a new contract. Maybe you could see, or we could have Pogba leaving the club as well. That would be a discussion on 90 more, not on Cossy's Arsenal podcast. So what's happening is Liverpool is leading the race now to sign Houssem Aouar. And what you have to know about this deal is it doesn't take 100 days, it doesn't take 10 days for someone to crack this deal. Lyon are going to struggle, according to Litten Sport. They're saying Lyon will struggle to refuse any offer above 20 million euros. That is peanuts. That is pocket change for Liverpool. That is pocket change to any club, be it Arsenal, be it Tottenham Hotspur, be it Manchester United. 20 million euros is pocket change. If you're talking about 50 or 60 million euros or 40 maybe, that could put us out of the race. But the reason as to why Arsenal is actually down the hierarchy in this race is not because of the money, like many people want to make it seem like it's the money. However, the attractiveness of Liverpool and Manchester United could be a very big factor in where the player goes now. Because at the moment, you have 4 clubs, 3 of them are represented in in a European competition somewhere. Spurs in the Conference League, Manchester United in Champions League, as well as Liverpool. Arsenal is not represented anywhere. That is one of the things you have to look at. Two, the money. The money. I mean, if it's a bidding war, because at times what makes transfers very expensive, and this is what I told you, that at times transfers are not FIFA. This is not career mode, guys. This is real life. This is a real transfers. So what makes transfers a little bit expensive? Let me give you the example of Eduardo Camavinga. Camavinga's contract is running down in the summer, and literally, I think Rene would be able to allow to accept around 20 million euros or even less than 20 million euros, because the player's contract is running down next summer. He doesn't want to sign a new contract. He might leave on a free. They don't want to lose a 19-year-old maestro with great potential on a free transfer. Makes sense, right? Doesn't it? Makes sense. But because PSG is interested, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and many other clubs have been reportedly interested in Eduardo Camavinga. That creates a bidding war. So Arsenal would come in with 20 million euros, and Chelsea would be like, all right, we'll give you 25. United will be like, we'll give you 35, and then PSG will be like, we'll give you 45, right? Then you find a player who's running, whose contract is running down, is actually going to cost you around 50 million euros, and you're like, why did they pay all that money? His contract was running down. It is always it depends on the number of competition. It depends on the quality of competition. If you're competing with Aston Villa, that's fine. If we were competing with City for Emi Buendia, that deal could have gone up to 50 million euros if there were 4 or 5 clubs interested in Emi. And that's what I told you about transfers. There are so many things behind there that you do have to understand if you're going to understand these deals. So with the Houssem Aouar deal, if Liverpool is genuinely interested and they're leading the race, I think it is over. I think it is team over. Look, they have Champions League. The players always wanted Champions League. That's the reason that's why he wanted to go to Juve. That's the reason that's why he wanted to go to Atletico Madrid. That's the reason. I mean, no other reason. He wanted Champions League. Liverpool brought it. It's like, you know what, sir? Champions League. We have and then in the menu is we have also won a Premier League title somewhere, and we also have a Champions League final where we lost to Real Madrid somewhere in the past 5 years. That's a great CV. That's a great CV. Even if you're United, you have a Europa League, final on the tray. Europa League final, a second place in the league last season, as well as Champions League. I mean, they will take him. They'll take him, honestly. I don't see Arsenal fighting the forces of United and Liverpool. I don't see that happen. Even if we fight them, we can't beat them. That is that's the truth. We fight them. It's a lost battle. We can't beat them. But that's the update around Houssem Aouar. Probably could join Liverpool leading the race, but Manchester United is also interested, according to Alexis Bernard. I'm not really sure about what's happening in France, but it seems it's not good in favor of Arsenal, especially with the Athletic saying our transfer priority is Manuel Locatelli. And now I'm looking at a lost battle. I'm looking at a lost battle that we are forcing. We are forcing 2 lost battles, right? In Martin Odegaard and Manuel Locatelli. And I'm asking myself, why do we force these 2 transfers when you have so many options? But like I said, transfers are transfers. Deep down inside there must be something that is either wrong or right. I don't know. I mean, I can't understand. Right, we've been linked with Guido Rodriguez. The Argentine has been on Arsenal's radar for some time now. And I'll say it again, the Argentine has been on Arsenal's radar for some time now. Way back at the beginning of the transfer window, actually in May, it was reported that Arsenal were very, very close, and they had also agreed personal terms with Guido Rodriguez. It wasn't true. Absolutely, it wasn't true. There is nothing at the moment between Arsenal and Real Betis, or Arsenal and the player. There is nothing completed. There's nothing imminent, and there is no official bid at the moment. We have not even reached out to Real Betis to show them our interest, but Betis have already put out a price tag on the player, 25 to 30 million euros. If you do not have that money, back off. Absolutely back off. One thing you have in Guido Rodriguez is he's a little bit cheaper than Ruben Neves. Ruben, a little bit cheaper than Manuel Locatelli, and then more expensive than Houssem Aouar. But Guido Rodriguez is more of a tackler. Good at interceptions. He's not a dribbler. He's not so much of a big dribbler like Houssem Aouar. Doesn't score many goals like Aouar and doesn't create many chances like Houssem Aouar. But he's more of, again, a box to box. You don't. I mean, for me, he is a white version of Thomas Partey. Honestly, if I look at him, they have said that they don't want someone who's so similar to Partey. But if I look at him and I'm like, what's the difference between Guido Rodriguez and Partey? I might not actually get it. I might not get it. We shall do a review. Maybe we shall do a review on Guido Rodriguez today or tomorrow. Try to look at his statistic per 90, but his areas and strength are the same areas of strength as Thomas Partey. 25 to 30 million euros. That is the price tag. I think Arsenal can pay that. I mean, I pray we pay it, because I'm just tired of these guys. I'm just so tired of it. We are announcing this one. We are doing this. We're doing that. We're doing that. It's a lot. It's absolutely a lot to take in. But I'll speak to you very soon. Make sure you do hit the like button. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, and make sure you don't get pissed with Arsenal transfer news. Stay calm. Keep your health as a priority. Let us take it slow and cool. Transfers will come when Arsenal want them to come. At the moment, that is the update. I'll keep updating you. I'm looking for more information around Aaron Ramsdale. So we'll discuss Aaron Ramsdale, and Sam Johnston and Andre Onana. Right? We'll discuss them in a separate video, because they are more. They're not more, but they're goalkeepers, and we need a goalkeeper, and we need to discuss the issue of a goalkeeper in a separate video. So I'll speak about Aaron Ramsdale. Arsenal are set to bid 40 million euros for the lad. 40 million euros for the lad. I'll speak to you very, very soon. Do smash a like on the video, and I sign out for now.